Today, I'm going to be covering a question that I've gotten quite a bit in the last couple weeks. And anytime I get a lot of questions about one certain thing, I know I have to do a video on it. As a matter of fact, I promised a couple of you that I would be doing a video on this topic, and that is how often should you rotate your tires if you're running a square tire setup? Now, that is definitely a loaded question. There's so many different variables, from the machine to the terrain to how much air pressure you're running to the tire that you're running. Is your tire a radial? Is it a bias ply tire? There's a lot of variables that come into this. And I can only tell you what we do. And I can tell you I can give you some examples of some of the machines that we have here right now and how often we rotate the tires on our machines. For example, let's just talk about our 2025 RMAX 4 and the tires that we have on this. Now, this is a square tire setup, and we are running the carnivores on here, and these are a 30, 10, 14. This tire is not a real hard compound tire, and that's another thing that comes into play is how hard is the compound on your tire. If you're comparing this tire to a Sedona Ridge Saw, number one, it's not even going to be the same or close to that comparison because your tread pattern is pretty far apart compared to a Sedona Ridge Saw. Now, how far apart your lugs are, how tall the lugs are, has a lot to do with it as well. And once you get to a point, if you see this front tire cupping, now what that's going to mean is like this lug is lower than this lug. This one here is real high, this one's real low, and it's going to be alternating like that. Your machine's going to start riding rough if the front tires are cupping. And then if you see your rear tires wearing down, if you see that tread starting to drop a little bit more than the front tire, but unfortunately by then the damage is kind of already done. You've already ran them too far. You're a little behind on your rotation. Now let's look at our Yamaha X2 1000 here. You can see the front tires, they're okay, nothing wonderful. And what actually happened is we missed a tire rotation on our last oil change. And you can see this one here, like that's smooth right there. So this tire, that's going, that's definitely too late. So the tire rotation on this, if we had done it right at the right time and correctly, your lugs would be about the same as what they were on the front. But we missed that window of opportunity. So now these tires on the back are definitely too low. Let's take a look out here at a couple things that we have. And something that it kind of sucks is the Defender Limited. Let's talk about the Defender Limited. 2025 Defender Limited right here. Let's talk about these tires right here. Now, Can-Am, talk to me. This is a 30 by 9 by 14 on the front. And this is a Track Force XPS. It's a radial tire, but really resembles the Carnivore. So then we look back here at this back tire. 30, 10, 14. Okay, Can-Am, you gotta help me out here. Either take an inch away or give me an inch in the front. Because technically this is not a square tire setup by 1 inch, which sucks. Now, we do rotate these tires front to back, even though it's not a perfect square tire setup because we want to get maximum amount of wear out of our tires. Honestly, you aren't going to notice a difference if it's off just a little bit to rotate them. Now, what you can't do, and let's look over here, the Commander Max XT, we can't, 28.914. Ooh, what do we got here? What's this guy doing? Oh yeah. Get some, baby, get some. That's what I'm talking about. America. So anyhow, back to our Commander. So if we look back here, this tire here is a 28.1114. So we have a 28.9 and a 28.11. Now what that means is on the front here, this is a 28.9. So the first number is your height second number is your width, and the third number is your wheel size. So this is a 14-inch wheel, and it is 9 inches wide. Now, if you look at the rear, that's 11 inches wide. Definitely not even close to a square tire setup, and you can't change these. These you're gonna run, and you're basically gonna run them until they die. And that's the only option that you really have with this, unless you were to change the front or the rear and make them matching. That's the only option you have with this. And then also over here, we're in the same pickle with the Defender Max, the HD10 here. Same thing in the front. We've got a small tire, 9 in the front, and then 27, 11, 14, 11 in the rear. So there again, like, not possible to be rotated, not even close to a square tire setup. So what we do is we put about 1,000 miles on our unit a month. So about once a month, we rotate the tires. If it's every other month, just because it might be winter, we might not be running the machines as hard, we might rotate them every other month. Now, I do know some guys that will rotate them at oil changes because they just don't drive that much. They just don't use them that much. Now, if you're running on hard pack, if you're running on roads, even dirt roads, you're gonna wear your tires down a little bit faster than as if you were out on a trail. You're gonna be able to tell where you're riding and what it's doing to your tires. And it also is gonna depend on how much of a load your machine is carrying. There's some people that use these things for overlanding, and they have a lot of gear in them, so they're heavier. That's gonna weigh on your tires as well. And really, like I said, man, it depends on where you're at and what kind of riding you do. So I can only tell you what I do, and I can only tell you what works for us. Don't let it go too long. If there's any doubt in your mind, rotate the tires, especially if you've got a great square tire setup. There's no sense in letting them go and ruining the longevity of your front or rear tires. You want to make sure you stay on it. So just, do a visual inspection. The tire you run, the compound you run, the air pressure you run, even the terrain you run is going to make a big difference on when it comes to rotating your tires. So I know that's kind of like a huge, round the world answer, but there is no one size fits all answer. It's just like your car or your truck. When you get an oil change or whatever, you're going to rotate your tires. And all that has to do also with if you're towing with your trucks. When we tow with our trucks, we rotate more often because the rear tires get a whole lot more wear and tear if we're towing. Feel free to put in here when you rotate your tires. Any information you want to give us on rotating your tires, feel free to put it in here. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks a lot, guys. Take care. Have a good one.